The Carolina Chocolate Drops. The Carolina Chocolate Drops is an old-time string band from Durham, North Carolina. Their 2010 album, Genuine Negro Jig, won the Grammy Award for Best Traditional Folk Album at the 53rd Annual Grammy Awards and was number 9 in fRoots magazine's Top 10 Albums of 2010. Career. Formed in November 2005, following the members' attendance at the first Black Banjo Gathering, held in Boone, North Carolina, in April 2005, the group grew out of the success of Sankofa Strings, an ensemble that featured Don Flemons on Bones jug guitar and four-string banjo, Ryan and Giddens on banjo and fiddle, all shared vocals. The purpose of Sankofa Strings was to present a gamut of African-American musics, country and classic blues, early jazz and hot music, string band numbers, African and Caribbean songs, and spoken word pieces. The Chocolate Drops' original three members, Giddens, Flemons, and Robinson, were all in their 20s when the group formed after Flemons moved from Phoenix, where he and Wilson lived, to North Carolina, home of Giddens and Robinson. Wilson, nearly a generation older than the other Drops, was occasionally featured with the group into 2010, including contributions to the recordings Donna Got a Ramblin' Mind, CCD and Joe Thompson, Heritage with songs culled from Sankofa Strings' independently released CD, Colored Aristocracy, and nearly half of Genuine Negro Jig. All of the musicians sing and trade instruments including banjo, fiddle, guitar, harmonica, snare drum, bones, jug, and kazoo. The group learned much of their repertoire, which is based on the traditional music of the Piedmont region of North and South Carolina, from the eminent African-American old-time fiddler Joe Thompson, although they also perform old-time versions of some modern songs such as Blue Cantrell's R&B hit 'em up style Oops. The Carolina Chocolate Drops have released 5 CD and 1 EP and have opened for Taj Mahal, and in 2011 they have performed on Mountain Stage, Merle Fest, and at the Mount Airy Fiddlers Convention. Additionally, they have performed on a Prairie Home Companion, Fresh Air, and BBC Radio in early 2010 and at the 2010 Bonnaroo Music Festival in Manchester, Tennessee, and at the 2011 Romp in Owensboro, Kentucky. On 17 January 2012, they appeared live on BBC Radio 3. They have performed on the Grand Ole Opry several times. They have also performed on the UK BBC television program Later with Jules Holland. On February 7, 2011, the band announced that beatboxer Adam Matta and multi-instrumentalist Hubby Jenkins would be joining the band, while Justin Robinson was departing. In early 2012, they announced that the New Orleans-based cellist Laylam McCalla was joining the band on its next tour. CCD contributed a track, Political World, to the Bob Dylan tribute compilation, Chimes of Freedom album released in January 2012. Their next album, Leaving Eden, followed soon afterward in February 2012. In an interview, Jenkins said, Hugh Jenkins said, Leaving Eden was an interesting album because fiddler Justin Robinson had just left the group, and they had already decided to record with Buddy Miller, and had even picked the recording dates. It was an interesting time to be coming in because they were ready to do different things with the new members. So it was a trial by fire period. They toured with Josh Ritter and the Royal City Band in 2012. Later in 2012, the Drops were nominated for numerous awards by the Chicago Black Theater Alliance for their work in Keep a Song in Your Soul, The Roots of Black Vaudeville, staged by the Old Town School of Folk Music in Chicago, written by Laelnia Harrington, Ryan and Giddens' sister, and Sewell Greg Wilson, and featuring veteran Hoofer Regio Mac Laughlin and ragtime pianist and MacArthur Fellow Reginald R. Robinson. The program examined the hopes and realities, music, and dances of the Great Migration. Also in 2012, the Drops contributed a song, Daughter's Lament, to the Hunger Games soundtrack. In 2013, They were nominated for a Blues Music Award for Acoustic Artist. Also in 2013, the Drops contributed a song, Day of Liberty, to the two-CD album Divided and United. On November 12, 2013, the Chocolate Drops announced that Dom Flemons would be leaving to embark on his own solo career and introduced two new members, cellist Malcolm Parson and multi-instrumentalist Rowan Corbett. In 2014, the Chocolate Drops worked with choreographer Twyla Tharp and dancers Robert Fairchild and Tyler Peck to create Cornbread Duet. In 2014, the group stopped regularly performing together, and members have pursued solo work and other projects since. Hubby Jenkins left the band in 2016. Rhiannon Giddens has released a number of solo recordings and was recently named as the artistic director of the Silk Road project. Members: current Rhiannon Giddens, 5-string banjo, dance, fiddle, kazoo voices. Rowan Corbett, guitar, bones, snare drum, cajon, gem. Malcolm Parson, cello, melodica. Previous Dom Flemons, 4-string banjo, guitar, jug, harmonica, kazoo, snare drum, bones, quills, voice. Hubby Jenkins, guitar, mandolin, 5-string banjo, bones, voice, bones, voice, bones, voices, bones, voice, bones, voices, bones, voices. Adam Matta, beatbox, tambourine. Layla McKella, cello, tenor, banjo, voice. Justin Robinson, fiddle, jug, beatbox, dance, voices, voice, voice. Sewell Greg Wilson, 5-string banjo, banjolin, bodhran, brushes, bones, dance, gourd, kazoo, tambourine, ukulele, voice, washboard. Discography. Albums. Music videos.